What's going on, stackers? So in this video I'm going to be sharing with you a red hot KDP colouring book niche. So welcome back to StackinProfit. My name's Paddy and over here we give you the tools and resources to learn, grow and master passive income streams so that you can live a life of freedom. Now, like I said in this video, I am going to be sharing a red hot colouring book niche with you. I recently did another red hot KDP niche, and if you want to see that video, click right there in the right hand corner. Now, let's go over to Amazon. Now, what I'm going to do in this video is share the niche with you, and then nearer the end of the video, if you stick along with us, I'm going to share with you where you can get the graphics. Now, this book is called a Princess Colouring Book, or Princess Colouring Books for Girls 5 years old. And if we look at the score, which SPT is given us, SPT being this Chrome extension by Self-Publishing Titans, SPT, that's what I like to call it. Now, if you want to check out this Chrome extension, you can get there by going to selfpublishingtitans.com. They have a few different tools. The ones that I highly recommend is this one. This is a great tool. I still use this from time to time, but I prefer using this over this. This is for keyword research expansion over on Amazon, and this is for the BSRs, niche scores and all this good stuff which we're using just here. So again, if you want to get to here, I will leave a link down in the description below so you can go through and check it out. But that tool, this Chrome extension, is given us a score of 63% for Princess Colouring Book for Girls 5 years old. So what does that mean? That means that this is a pretty good niche. We can see that the results under all are 1,000. The average BSR is around 13,000, and there's an average price of $9.26. Now, this is saying it's a good niche. Now, with this tool, anything above 63% is a great niche, and you're going to find it a lot easier to rank on page 1 for this search term. So this is the Princess Colouring Books for Girls 5 years old. Now, with this niche score, 63%, we know that's a really good niche. Now, SPT, Self-Publishing Titans, this Chrome extension recommends, if this is going to load up, I'm just hovering over this question mark, but this recommends to find books 63% and above. Now, me personally, I have spoken about this in the past, I like to find books with a 40% and above, and depending on the niche will depend if I go and create that book. Now, I will do a separate video on this, maybe the next video coming out, where I'll talk really more in depth about this tool, because it is just an amazing tool. Now, like I said, for this one, for this keyword, long tail keyword, there's 1,000 results, and if we take a look down here, we can see that the BSRs are pretty good. So on this one, that's 146, 10,000, 2,000. I don't think that's a KDP book, but you get the idea. This is a really great niche. Now, for this, we've checked under all, and I've also checked, voice broke a little bit there, don't know why, but I've also checked under books. So now if we go here, so this is playing up a little bit, under books it's given us a 41%, but if we look here under results, there's only 424 books. So again, this is a great niche. When it comes to this tool, I do like to check under all and books, just so that I can make better decisions. Now, we're under books, we got 424 results, the extension saying it's a 41%, and if we take a look at these BSRs past the sponsored, we can see that they're actually some really great BSRs. So this, a Princess Colouring Book for Girls 5 year old, could do extremely well. So that's the niche that I wanted to share with you, and now I'm going to share where you can actually get the graphics to create the books. But one thing I do want to mention real quick, and that is Black Friday is literally just round the corner, and because Black Friday is coming up, we are going to be having a Black Friday sale on all of our courses, especially the LCB Vault. So if you've been waiting on the fence or been waiting for us to have a sale on all of our courses, then keep an eye out over the next few weeks, because we're going to be having a crazy sale on all of our courses. So keep an eye out for that. Anyway, back to the graphics. Where can we get these? So the best place that I have found, and because I use it all the time, is Creative Fabrica. Now with Creative Fabrica, I get absolutely everything for my books from here. I get my graphics, my fonts, and also some interiors from here as well. Because, like I said, Creative Fabrica is such an awesome tool, and I pay for the subscription. So having the subscription, I can come in and download anything at any time. Now, I did actually get in on last year's Black Friday sale here at Creative Fabrica, and I think I only pay $11 per month. Now, over the next couple of weeks, again, they are going to be having a crazy sale here at Creative Fabrica, so keep an eye out for that as well. And as soon as they start having the sale, I will let everyone know. Now, when it comes to finding the clip art on here or the colouring pages, it's really simple. So because this is a princess colouring book that we've done the research on and that we want to create the book around, I simply come over and type in princess clip art, and now it's going to pull up all the graphics on the site regarding princess clip art. And now I can go through here, try and find graphics to create my book around and to create the interior. So with all these clip art, with this, especially this, so because this is an SVG and an EPS, we can actually convert the EPS to an SVG and then turn this into a colouring graphic. Now if you want a lot more information on this, we have been diving deep within the LCB Vault, and I have been releasing a colouring book course where I go more in depth on everything that you need to know to create colouring books using CANVA and Creative Fabrica. So again, if you're interested in that, listen out for the sale that we will be having in the next couple of weeks. But because this is an SVG, we can modify this for a colouring book, which is really great. And as you can see, there's lots of different princess graphics over here on Creative Fabrica. Now if you don't want to actually modify any of the graphics and you just want some simple colouring graphics that you can use for your interior, then simply just type in princess colouring book. Now give that a second to load up. And there we go. So you can see I've already done this, but I'm going to do it again. All I typed in was princess colouring page and then clicked enter, and now there's a lot of different princess colouring pages that we can use in our books. If we look at these princess colouring page for kids, these look pretty good. I could use these as well. Now one thing I do want to note, never use a graphic as is. Always use your graphics in combination with other graphics to make unique designs. So I just want to say that as well, because I see so many people just getting graphics like this and plopping it on a page. So that is that. Now we can see there's a lot of colouring books or colouring pages for princess. So now we can go through. I like this. This was pretty cool. Now I can go through, find all the graphics that I need, download them, and then put them into a folder over on CANVA. Now one thing I do want to note as well, if you find a seller that you really like, so let's say this one, we can click through to the seller, the designer, have a look at their page, but then we can also use the search function on Creative Fabrica on a profile page. So we've gone through to check out this seller because we found these really nice colouring graphics, and from here we can use the search bar just here and type in princess and see what comes up. This way you can filter through all of their other graphics just to find the ones that you want. And as we can see, there's 6. So there's a few. We could use this and this one. And because these are SVGs and EPSs, we could actually modify these as well to create those colouring books. So again, like I said, this is really, really simple. And once you have found that designer, over here on that page, click through, you can go through, check out all their other graphics that they have and see if there's anything that you're interested in. Now, another thing that I do want to note and I want you to go and check out is this. Now, I'll leave a link for this down in the description so you can go through and check it out, but this is a bundle of 5,000 colouring in graphics, which is absolutely insane. I think it took me about a week to actually go through and check out all the graphics and categorise them, putting them in folders over on CANVA, but it was totally worth it because 5,000 graphics. Now, there is a few princess graphics in here as well. So right here, these are all the folders that came out of this graphic. Again, if you want to check this out, I'll leave a link down below. But we can see how many niches just here was inside that one bundle, and it's absolutely crazy. But right here, if we keep scrolling, let's go down a little bit more. Just to here, we can see I have a princess folder. Now, there is a couple of wedding elements in here as well, as we can see from here, but I thought that that would work well within a princess book, so I've gone and just put them all together. But right here, we can see some really nice colouring in graphics all about princesses, and again, that came from this one bundle. Now, with this one bundle, if you decide to download it or go and grab it yourself, you're going to come up with so many different niches for colouring books. So go ahead and go and check that out. There will be a link down below. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, go hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further videos. That being said, I've been Paddy, this has been Stacking Profit, and I'll see you again soon.